rival going into this game. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We'll take a look at the Celtics.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
And not just for the players, but for the fans as well. You know how energized they become when these two teams go at it.
Oh, what a find from Murray. He's just a total team player.
Doris, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interest.
There's a screen by Robinson. Curry can't get it to go. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. This ball movement by Boston. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
From deep. That shot, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Ingram. And here's Levine. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now here's Curry. Curry on the wing. There's a screen by Robinson. And Stephen Curry gets the three. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
A three-point specialist. Can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Outside Durant. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Over Bowen. Got a hand on it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 1.
1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control, things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back to you.
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
And expect Howard to get to the line a lot in his career. He needs to focus heavily on improving his free throw ability. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot? And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Levine. Still without a basket.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And it's Thibault in the corner. Back to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Turner with the steal. Here's Bowen. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bowen's got his third bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Curry. The Wizards with another miss.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit difference.
22, Washington. 6.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Boston.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Shots good by Green. And Greg, you were a point guard. How has that position evolved over the years?
Well, if you think of how much more of the court that has to be covered and the style, you have to score more now to play the position. I think shooting becomes incredibly important. And then defensively, with all the switching, you got to be able to hold up against size and play all over the floor.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Here's KD. It's good from about 19 feet. KD's got 13 points.
Yet another monster night for Kevin Durant, one of the best scoring forwards in the history of the game.
They kick it out to Green. And here's Barrett. Scoreless thus far. The rebound by KD. Celtics leading by 12. And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Twangy Lorenzo. Your eyes get froze, and you see my low candy red too dope. Then my top 9 slow, hit it, my remote, sit it in my presidential V12 with the AMG kit and don't quit. As I from KC to H down connecting Southside, now we worldwide. Watch me hot side, fat pet, can't be denied. Oh yeah, we got love, flow woo and that bug. Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed by ice, now hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, a better way, a better way, yeah.
Back down south, rolling beans on blocks, most really I got shining with shortstop, and that's for real. So tell me how you feel, to make $1 million out my first record deal, shortstop, putting up, really don't give a thing. When I ride, chunky for life, baby, it's outside. We on the mission, expedition navigators. That's how we be riding. Alligator suitcases, putting it in your faces, and that's for real. Shining harder than the grill. It's the player of the wheel. Down with the too low, youngster be a. I'm down with more thugs in the town. You know what's going down. Representing H-Town. I touch around my sound.
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed by ice, now hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I got to get better, man, it got to move on. Switch from Motorola to a prime code phone. Broke a 2-chrome, now you know no. Used to call my spoke, now these on my inches. Had to get older, man, it got colder. I done got grown, got a chip on my shoulder. Licks in Kuwait, got licks in Pakistan. Brother understand virtual reality caravan. Double dose, marble flow around me. Every time I come around, they want to sign me. Got the little wheel, diamond grill, that would win. In the bin, and can't forget the den. Diamonds and rubies, I'm watching on the movie. Drop the top of sky, and you know I'm in the jacuzzi. Then I'm swerving, man, it's getting hot. My last name Lim, I'm dropping time off the light. David Taylor.
Baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed by ice, now hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
I hit the highway, having things my way. Every day, all day, ain't no way. Boys can't stop as I slide through your neighborhood. Chop, 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 headed straight to the top. I only play to win, about to close up shop. Short stop and dead end, the pen once again. Reap the message I seen. Take the levels that you devils can't comprehend. Big body beams as I floss through the side. Big blue lens. Now what you talking about? Close your mind as I sell lost scores, scream and shy. My similes and metaphors, man, two doors. I constantly close all you. Lord knows, ain't no time to play. No, the
Wanna be a baller, shot caller, 20-inch blades on the Impala. Caller, get tonight. Got sprayed by ice, now hit the highway, making money the flyway. But it's got to be a better way, yeah.
Yeah. Al, Chris Crack, Casdini. Pull up with a Salvador and a cold kid, man. Soon as Vince is strolling, know the business. When I was young, had goals and ambitions. Somewhere along the road, codependence on the pole position. Grew up without a boulder. My father going missing. Mom working 2 jobs to make sure we had a loaded fridge. No rotors in the crib and a stove in the kitchen. Y'all stay repeating how y'all clothes dripping. As a kid, my clothes drip, cause my mother had to wash my school fit and line dry them every night, cause they the only ones I owned that it fit. So in the morning, pull the uniform from the rope and clip and throw them on, even though they was wet, and hope the other kids ain't noticed the drip. Come on. That's why my bed be no soda mixed in. That's why I don't stress these grown rappers throwing it so that I hit in. Bring the to my lips like Beyonce knows kissing. Joe Schmoes throwing shows just to say they throwing shows. I ain't showing unless my Venmo clicking. Uber Eats, I ain't coming home unless I'm holding chicken. Then I don't dip until the Folgers kicked in. A lot of boldness in they post, but I see no mentions. God grant them serenity to accept things they can't change. Courage to change the things they can, and wisdom to know the difference. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' lead the cold sores inside your mouth. But we slow. Throw your rocks, the entire house. We're not concerned with all that folklore you're lying about. All that tongue gon' lead the cold sores inside your mouth.
People think ain't real, wasn't paying attention. I was on the jukebox playing selections, tending to several investments. Lying, I was trying to stretch it. Uncle Fester, she a good teacher. Lessons, keep her melting. Salad with pepperoni, ain't eating healthy, cheaper sections.
Hello, everyone. We've got some great NBA action for you tonight. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Taking a look at the Wizards.
And given the nature of the rivalry between these teams, expect emotions to be running high. Both teams have to feel a little on edge right now.
And who doesn't love this stuff? Two teams that have beef. Look, the stakes are a little bit higher, and it should make this a very interesting matchup.
Here he goes. Outside Murray. Pass to Turner. They kick it out to Murray. 4 on the clock. Fires the 3. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. And so Curry will bring it up for Washington. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. On the topic of Curry, coach said, it's like playing a game of tag. He continued, we had our wings chase our guards around in practice, and everyone is on notice. We all know how good he can be. The important thing is to not take any plays off. We'll stay sharp, or he'll remind us, that's for sure. Back to you, Brian.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Washington again can't hit. Pass to Thibault. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Turner. Pick by Murray. Turner, no good. On the wing, Levine. Ingram on the wing. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Levine with a steal. Ingram with the ball. Turner covering. Washington moving the ball around. And they take the lead.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Pass to Durant. The three. The putback. Second shot opportunity. Turner, no good. The Wizards with a lead. Here's Levine for three. And again, Washington with a triple.
And since being drafted in 2014, Levine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Durant for three. Knocks down the triple. Durant's got five now.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
On the wing, Durant. A minute 29 left to play in the first quarter. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Knocks it down from distance.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Murray. The Celtics with the lead. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man. Defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
The floor is spaced for the Celtics, Richard, and they've launched threes at a record pace.
And when those shots are falling, they are tough to beat. But they live by the three, die by the three. Some say they settle when the shot's not falling.
Celtics lead by 3. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
I just love the ball movement.
Curry looking it over. An open look for Ingram. And again, Washington, no good.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
It's stolen by Curry. And stolen by Durant. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Boston. 8 points in the quarter.
13. The Wizards. 6.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside, Green. Curry draws the double. The three. Green able to hit from 3.
Yeah, Green knows he has to act fast, so he wastes no time finding the shot.
Nice shot by Turner. And players these days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras can start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment. When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Now Curry. The shake. Oh, Curry, a magician inside.
With his touch, Curry can beat you from inside as easily as he can outside.
To the wing on the left. Turner with it. He's got 5. 6 to shoot. Down low. It's stolen by Ingram. From downtown, Curry with the big motor. Finishes in transition.
He has the fastest shot in the game of basketball. Curry's release is so quick that the D can't afford to lay off him at all.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Murray with it. He's picked up by Levine. For 3, Durant. And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. R.J. Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Back to you, B.A.
Playing with purpose. Allie, appreciate the report. Outside Durant. For 3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Washington trailing. It's stolen by Thibault. He's got a clear pass.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half. Barrett into the lane. Pass to Levine. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Messi. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Barrett. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Yves Messi and the Wizards last season with the worst record in the Eastern Conference. Grant, second in losses only to Utah.
Yeah, B.A., the course is clear. Development and youth. The losses can be tough to stomach, but they do have some intriguing up-and-coming players.
And a fast break now for the Wizards. 52 seconds left to play in the second quarter. For 3, Robinson. Sinks the tray. And now an 8-point Celtic lead.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Curry. The floater with the teardrop. Curry.
And Curry makes the floater look so sweet. You just assume that it's going in the minute he releases it.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And it's Daniels with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 6-point game. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them.
Woo! Defense Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Yeah, the corner is a great spot for Harris. He works to get open over there.
Robinson can't hit. And a deep three from Curry. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Boston out in front, leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Durant. And here's Messi. And here's Murray, guarded by Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Durant. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
No problems knocking that one down. Barrett's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The 3 ball. Rebound, Washington.
He's been up. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Graham.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And stolen by Barrett. And a fast break now for the Wizards. Left side Ingram. The kick out, Curry. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. And now a 3-point Washington lead.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
And again, it's Washington with a 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Barrett. On the wing, Curry. Screen by Robinson. Shoots. Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Curry with another miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Now Turner. Outside Murray. Back to Turner. Durant looking around. And then Turner with the dunk.
Okay, Miles. Getting aggressive and jamming it in.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Pass to Ingram. On the wing, Curry. They set the pick. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Just lost his head out there. It will happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And Washington making a change here. You know, for a team that's had deep playoff runs almost every year recently, the Celtics fell short last season, RJ.
Well, injuries and other factors played into that. But there's so much parity in the NBA right now. There is no team invincible come playoff time.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Back over to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. A drive by Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. 2:14 left in the third quarter. Outside Curry. On the wing, Levine. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Levine's got 9 points.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Dimon. Three-pointer. Boston again missing. Wizards leading by 6. Outside Curry. Curry draws the double. And here's Harris. Outside Curry. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Boston with it. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Again, the miss by Boston. Harris outside. Counted from distance. Harris has got his second basket of the night.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so
Washington, 43.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Wizards leading by 9. Now here's Barrett. Dunn right side. Pass to Levine. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Turner fires the 3. Howard grabs the miss. Outside Barrett. Here's Levine for 3. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one. Murray with it. Dunn in his pocket. Pass to Turner. Outside Thibault. Here's Durant. Fires from deep. The shot no good.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Pass to Durant. It's stolen by Dunn. Here's Levine for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Wizards?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Drills it from deep. And the Wizards lead by 20.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Turner. Looking to win the run. The triple drop.
Well, I don't know what Coach said to him at half, but his shooting has been tremendous here in the second.
Levine feeling it out a bit. No good from 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And the dunk by Levine.
I'm going to tell you this. Defensively, you cannot let a streak shooter get a groove. And right now, Zach LaVine, he is on fire.
Pass to Turner. Here's Bowen. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Okay, time to take a breath, fellas. Plays like that should not happen.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oh, stolen by Harris. To the middle. Tipped. Outside Durant. It's good from beyond the arc.
Well, his court vision has come a long way since entering into the league. Murray is now a skilled facilitator.
Curry fires. Oh, it's kept alive for the Wizards. Harris nails it from beyond the arc. Harris has got 9 points now in the second half.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Screen by Lively. Gets the 3 to fall. Curry's got 19 points.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Wizards.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Stephen Curry.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me. Effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And again, Washington with a triple.
That's not even a deep 3 for Curry. That's just pretty much his range at this point in his career.
Wizards substitution, number 3.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And a deep 3 from Curry. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Bowen can't hit. Now Curry. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It wasn't...
Yo, like I've been here before. I've been coming from Memphis like hustling flow. If you see any capping in me, it's the GOAT. And this is the captain in me like a